going to introduce myself like this. Hello, my name is Nathan Raymond. I am a collaboration expert from Japan. And I want to hear about you because I want to introduce you to Japanese people for collaboration. Now, I've said it. And that didn't take a whole hour, but it's that you're trying to connect to people, and we are connectors. And if you think of an electrical engineer, that you have, energy, and you're creating a wire that is going, it's grounded. And, this is just what we have to think of when we're connecting people, that we are connectors of energy. And before we think of money, okay, what is money? Money we call it is currency. And currency is energy, okay? This energy is important because when we are talking before about what kind of money are we making? Are we making dollars? Are we making yen? Are we making the money of Pakistan? We're not making those, okay? We live in a multi-currency world. There's Bitcoin. There are new coins that we're making. So our group, it has its own currency. When you use Facebook, you're not using the currency of money. You're using likes, shares, subscribes, views. These are all points. So we're making a separation of being an entrepreneur and being a social entrepreneur. And in Japan, this is a really big difference about becoming a social entrepreneur that they don't even understand, but they will understand when we communicate. So on this YouTube channel is FIFA's YouTube channel, I think. Now, if that's true, I think she's a control panel, and there is a button for Zoom breakthrough rooms. And if you push that button, it will have a way of putting one-on-one rooms. And we should experience that so know what it's like to get in a room and just have that conversation with someone. And if I was to be one-on-one, what would you say to introduce yourself? And we have 3 information that we want people to say or introduce. And one is your interest. 2 is what you do well. And 3 is your dream. So me, my interest that they're separated. In Japan, there are many groups. Now, however, this group from Pakistan, I'll say you represent on school and know each other. Like, if I said to you, I like soccer, do you know somebody who likes soccer and you introduce me to that person? I like, what is it? I like, let's think, I like drone, I don't know, flying a drone. I like someone who's doing composting. And I saw Muzamil, my friend, Muzamil. He started a compost project. And, you know, all of us, we are unique. And nobody like you. There's something only you can do. And we have to be communicating to that. So if I think of my friend Zafar, he knows housing. So if I know of, I want to talk to Zafar. Of us, you know, we have to think of the thing that we can introduce about ourselves. And it's about creating your best life as a social entrepreneur. And, you know, for me, if I have this group of all of you who are, so I said 20 people. If we have 20 people and you are ready online, I can go to these businesses, Japanese schools. We can be number one. The who are offering the very best value in Japan, who nobody is doing what we're doing. Because for me, from New York, what we're doing is, I was telling Zafar that something very popular for how young are dating is called speed dating. And they get on these speed meeting events, 20 girls, 20 guys, right? And it's cultural. Now, how are families, how are people meeting each other? I mean, it seems like such a question, but systems are breaking down in Japan. People are not getting married, not having kids. The whole society is at a point where either you're growing or you're dying. That's all I can say. Either you are growing or you're not. Japan has problems, and you all can help. And if you just be English conversation partners, I will have you on calls with Japanese people, one group. We just need to do it one time. So this process where if you are on an event and 20 Japanese people, your life will change. The same way, if you read a book, if you watch a movie, things will change because you make a space in your mind for characters. So, America, movies, Hollywood movies. There are many Americans that are focused characters of movies and books. Real. It's not real. These people are so on fake waste of time. If you think of, I'm saying you kill people that at first made it seem important, but don't just stay the same. We change because when you first meet people, we are the way we are. But then the fact that we're communicating, we transform into ambassadors. Then there are people from China, Philippines, and many countries who will just join because we are international ambassadors, and by communicating with us, they become international ambassadors. And what is an international ambassador? Well, if you go to the United Nations, you will see many ambassadors. But what is the United Nations? The United Nations is not there for people like you and me. But we are here for people like you and me. So let's start with just us. And by the benefit of our experience, getting on the breakout rooms, speaking with people for a time, and then change. Now, I said 3 minutes. We don't have to do 3 minutes. It could be 30 seconds. It could be 1 minute.
Okay, Nathan, I've got an idea. Before we go for breakout rooms, there are people who got a lot of questions. I want, just because to make the process more clear, I really request everybody to please jump in. And if you've got some questions, like Ahmed has already, he's one of the brilliant brains we have here. So I'll ask Ahmed to please show up with your question.
So first of all, hello Nathan. Thanks for giving your time. And I did a podcast with you before. Yeah, and I see you play your app on a podcast. So I'm just suggesting you a thing that for networking, LinkedIn is the best platform. There are 900 billion users are active on multiple times. So I'm suggesting LinkedIn and grow your network, grow your future. It's the slogan of my book. So I would like to suggest you LinkedIn. I'm just saying this.
Thank you, Ahmed. Okay. Next question. Anybody else? You just speak your heart out. We are here to just understand what Nathan's actual perspective is. So I want everybody to please show up and ask your questions. Okay, if everybody's clear. So Nathan, I got a suggestion. If before we go for breakout rooms, why not you and me just act as communicator, as Japanese and Pakistanis, like you're Japanese and Pakistani. So whatever we got to do in breakout rooms, everybody, so why don't you and me do it?
Yes, let's do it right here.
Okay.
Ready, go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Nathan, now this is Zafar. I'm from Pakistan. I am a financial expert. I work for housing finance, and I am also podcaster too. and I'm looking for opportunity in Japanese with Japanese entrepreneur so that I can earn, I can make some money.
Great. Okay, so I think the information first that you are into housing and want to make money for Japanese entrepreneur, but let's not say so much information at first, but just saying that I will say to you, of course, hi, what's your name? But starting basic.
Yeah, this is Zafar.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what's
Okay,
your
let's
name?
be very basic. Hello, Mr. Person from Japan. How are you? What's your name?
Yeah. So these questions first, just saying, hi, what's your name? Oh, my name is Zafar. What's your name? My name is Nathan. How old are you? Right? Even these questions, because you're not asking the question to really learn as much as you understand you are an English teacher, English conversation partner, and you're like a chatbot that you're just giving Japanese people experience and letting them have a chance to speak English.
Again,
So
okay, my next question. Okay, Nathan.
Right?
Nathan, okay, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Nathan.
Okay, where do you live?
What's your name?
Where do you live?
Oh, okay. I live in Minokamo, Gifu, in the center of Japan.
Okay, how old you are?
I am 45.
Oh, wonderful. What do you do?
So I organize speed meeting events between Japanese business and schools with foreign people.
Wow, what is this speed meeting?
Speed meeting events is where we meet 20 people, and with those 20 people, we set up smart contracts.
What are these contracts about?
Smart contracts exist, for example, with Bitcoin. If I have Bitcoin and I exchange Bitcoin with you, we do it through a smart contract. These are online contracts that carry out AI automation. So you and I are able to take your information. I'm from Japan. I'm doing speed meeting events. You're from Pakistan. You are here for speed meeting event. We combine this information and it now make this event where people from Pakistan and people from Japan can join our event. We become the bridge after we talk, and AI is inviting people to our event.
I'll ask the question about AI's role and this Bitcoin in the last. But I want to. What is that offer to you as a Japanese entrepreneur?
So instead of us exchanging Bitcoin, we are on the Japan exchange where our value is not Bitcoin, but it is user experience. So the metaverse is the experience-based platform. And when it's educational, okay, your education comes from speaking at a location. Oh, sorry, person, place, time. So when you come to Japan, okay, we're setting up so you are creating your online avatar or your online user interface. And when we meet each other on a speed meeting, we create things like your profile, information, but preparing for when you actually come to Japan, that your skill what time are you free? What time am I free? That is very deep. We need everyone to have an online so they send you a link. You click on the link and you get to choose the time that you're available. And that is what Rihan schools need to see, because these online calendars, so every day you have so many hours, and it's important to create your best schedule. What is the schedule that you behavior where we are ambassadors, and during the day, um, you know, okay, so all of you as ambassadors of PAC, you are all different people. So none of you same.
Cool, here we go. So here we are for a little time. मोइन भाई आपको आप ज्वाइन कर लें वहां से जूम से। आप बेशक इधर लीव करना चाहते हैं लीव कर जाएं यहाँ से और आप जूम से आ जाएं। इसको बेशक लीव करें, जूम से ज्वाइन करें, जूम से। मोइन भाई कैन यू हियर मी? हेलो
Yes, sir, I can hear.
मोइन भाई आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? आप जूम से ज्वाइन करें, जूम से।
ठीक है, मैं करता हूँ।
ओके ओके।
Recording
I
in
don't know if
progress.
it's okay. I keep talking, but
Okay.
I do also.
Almost everybody's back. Okay, Nathan, back to you. Back to you.
Okay, so
Can
one,
you make this
two-
process, Nathan? I want you just hang on. I mean, I want a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Hang on, hang on. Since I mean, there are a lot of people are new. I want
Yes.
to introduce you to them.
Sure. Sure.
Would you give me a minute? If I okay, here we go.
No problem.
Okay. Meet Nathan Raymond, a digital creator and cultural bridge builder from New York, now rooted in Japan. As the founder of Japan English Exchange, empowered thousands of global citizens to connect through language, empathy, with a rich background in international relations, education, and consulting. Exemplifies the abundance that emerges when East meets West in both spirit. He's not just a teacher. He's a connector of people and ideas, a community, a true global citizen with a mission to add value whenever and wherever he goes. Back to you, Nathan, and your journey, please. You get us a small journey for a minute, and so then you can continue about the speed meeting. And I'll ask the audience to please questions and make the session interactive so that we learn. We don't learn. Back to you.
Right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm introducing myself. Coming from New York, but living in Japan. I'm living not in Osaka, but a smaller city, the middle of Japan. We have so many companies. There's so many companies that are here. This is really a source in Japan of great, stability to the country. But we are dealing with a time of digital transformation, and there's nobody I see more than the Pakistan that I'm communicating with, who impressed me very much. That just like me, we're working to develop the next solutions. And the leaders and the time of followers. But now I think this is a time for us to be all of you are leaders. All of you, developing skills, trying to network. And when it comes to some of the best work, the best jobs, it's word of mouth. And word of mouth is different than paid marketing. Okay? So paid marketing is the whole fighting. Not fighting. I mean, it's fine for some of the best jobs you can get is from business owners who will pay you to save them time. And they have so much money and they will give it to you. But when it comes to what we're doing, money is inferior to what we do with the word of mouth promotion. So we have something called organic marketing. So the organic marketing about me, okay, is my personal brand. So my personal brand is telling a story. So my story, where I'm from New York, surrounded by many international cultures there, and I really like that international culture. So now America, New York does have many international cultures, but we don't have certain cultures in abundance. Yes, Pakistan, Japan, some of these countries, I haven't met so many in America. But we want to add, more people, make verse. But sometimes, if you have a lot of different cultures, they can be conflicting with each other. For example, if I go to Pakistan and start talking about New York culture, well, maybe that's not so good. Maybe I need to learn Pakistani culture when I go to Pakistan. But the thing is that we're creating a hybrids. Now, all cultures, strengths and weaknesses. All people have strengths and weaknesses. But the way when we create a hybrid is we take the best parts of you, the best parts of me, and we put them together, and the parts that aren't good, we don't need, but the parts that are good, okay? So it's not about, different cultures as much as our culture. So My Japan Exchange is a decentralized platform. That is its own country. And the culture of that country is the branding. And it's my personal brand that is the culture of the Japan Exchange. So when you know my story, that when I went to Japan at 14, at 16 for a short time, when I was 18, I went for a year. When I went again after graduating, I went to teach English because many English-speaking countries in the West, like United States, like Australia, they are recruiting people like us from 4-year degree colleges, and they have going to teach English in Japan, giving us money from their tax dollars. But this system has not been successful because even though they spend all this money, Japanese people still can't speak English. So I'm saying instead of Australia, England, America 4-year degree college students, I think English teachers is coming from Pakistan people that I've met. So, you can really, with me, we just create this new pattern, a brand new way that all the top thinkers of Japanese government and all their tax dollars, they will not see us coming. We are a surprise. We are guerrilla warfare. If you think, they call guerrilla marketing the difference between an army of people who are trained by the government or a group of people who get together and they form their own warrior tribe. That is what we are. We are something that gets the job done in a way they've never before. So it's all about ins, and this experience is okay for a beginning, but if after we do experience getting on a 1-hour call, speaking to 20 people, this becomes the new job. Because after we do this 1-hour event and create the communication, the AI is listening to what we say, and that is making the calculations. And when we are by ourselves, we have AI, but by yourself, you don't have all the information. Just like by yourself, you cannot get married, you cannot have a baby by yourself. Two people get together and create a person. Well, two people get together and create a smart contract. So that's what we create a brainchild. If I speak to you, we have a unique contract, and based on that, it becomes the next steps of our, business communication.
Okay,
And,
Nathan, I have a question
so
here.
people have wrote some comments.
If you can allow me, I can ask question.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Raymond. My first question is, it looks like as if you want to train your AI on the conversation between Pakistani and Japanese people, and based on that conversation, you want to build some, and that will be based on AI, and that will generate money for the owner of that agentic AI or whatever AI you are looking for. So, I mean, my question is, where come these Pakistanis earning money out of it, or visiting Japan out of it, or creating some value out of these meetings? So my question is this one.
Okay, so please see also this step-by-step challenge where Pakistan people connect with Japanese people. And you're connecting to Japanese people like a chatbot. You are the chatbot. And first, when you connect to Japanese people, you are creating communication, but also you are going to introduce Japanese people to Philippine people, to Indian people, and to New York people. Now, I'm from New York. I'm going to York. All of you from Pakistan could also be coming to New York. But you do this also by talking with Japanese people, because Japanese people are connected to Japanese companies and Japanese technology, intellectual property. And all of you, too, as Pakistan people, I search of your location, locate 12 businesses, and you represent, when a Japanese person connects to you, they're learning about your city, like a virtual tour. So you act as a chatbot that is educating Japanese about the world around them, and based on that, they can connect with Japanese technology, and we are going to export that intellectual property into our countries through an organization called JETRO. Now, Zafar is connected to the Chamber of Commerce. And what we do is, through our collaborations, we're connecting Chamber of Commerce so that if a business goes to your Chamber of Commerce, now they are able to also connect them to connect to Japan, to connect to New York. And our digital transformation, where we transform people to think of what they're doing, not physically, but what we're doing, sharing information. And you exist as intellectual property. Your business, okay, your name is a business. When we get to the economy of personal brands. So on a speed meeting event, only you could be useful to have a conversation. So when I go to my Japanese Chamber of Commerce, I am proposing to the Chamber of Commerce, they have a young people's group. People in the community, 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, they are all building their business, but everybody has a different idea of their business. Our business is specifically, the job is to come on this event, meet people, and help to then create the next steps that become push button automation solution.
Okay, Nathan, just hang on. I like to explain it once again. अच्छा, जो मुझे समझ आई है ना, आप चूंकि I'm sorry, Nathan, I've got to speak my native language so that most of the people are from my country. So if you bear for a minute or two, so that I can just. अच्छा, फीफा, बात यह है कि ये हमें जैसे पता है कि ये जापान में है, हम पाकिस्तान में है. ये चाहते हैं कि जो जापानी एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं ना, वो दुनिया के सारे काम कर सकते हैं, बट अंग्रेजी नहीं बोल सकते. वो चाहते हैं कि उनको इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग पार्टनर्स मिल जाएं फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान, और वो उनके लिए अंग्रेजी बोलें दुनिया जहान में भी, पाकिस्तान में भी. और वो चाहते हैं ऑर्गेनिकली वो कनेक्ट हो जाएं. वो पूरी दुनिया ने ट्राई करके देख लिया जापान के साथ कनेक्ट होने की, और जापान ने दुनिया के साथ वो हो नहीं पाया. और व्हाट ही फील्स के जो जापान है वो डिसकनेक्टेड फील करता है. और ये एक उसमें हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हम उन एंटरप्रेन्योर के साथ दोस्ती बना सकते हैं, बातचीत कर सकते हैं. हम उनको गुजरांवाला में, पाकिस्तान के जिधर जिधर जहाँ हम रहते हैं, वहाँ पे हम बता सकते हैं कि जो जापानीज एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं लोकली, जो उनके लिए क्या है. जैसे हम पॉडकास्टिंग कर सकते हैं, हम उनके, अब जैसे यहाँ पे हमारे पास लोग हैं जो इवन आर्ट्स में बड़े पसंद करते हैं, कोई बोलने में, कोई जो जिसका जो बिजनेस है. लाइक मैं अब आज अपनी चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स से बात की है, वो नेतन को होस्ट करना चाहते हैं पाकिस्तान में कि वो आए हमारे पास में, और अभी बहुत ज़्यादा अभी जून में उनकी बिल्डिंग का इफ्तिताह है। यानी बहुत सारी चीज़ें, जिस तरह आप गुजरांवाला में हैं तो इंडस्ट्रियल सिटी है, तो आप इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को जापानीज इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट के साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं। तो ये सारी उस वाले से ये चाह रही हैं। अच्छा, इन्होंने अपना एक एआई का टूल बनाया है जो आपकी और जापानीज के दरमियान में जो गुफ्तगू होगी उसको रिकॉर्ड करेगा, वो सुनेगा। जिस तरह हम अपने एआई को ट्रेन करते हैं, वो एआई ट्रेन होता जाएगा, वो बड़ा होता जाएगा, और उसके ऊपर वो ऑर्गेनिक एक्चुअल डाटा कलेक्ट होगा। तो उसमें हम इनके अच्छा, अब ये जो पेमेंट्स की बात कर रहे हैं वो पेमेंट करना चाह रहे हैं बिटकॉइन में, बट उससे भी जो मैं इस वक्त पेमेंट, मेरा कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं है कि अर्निंग मनी बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट नॉट एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। कि मैं क्या चाहता हूं कि लर्निंग इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन अर्निंग इस वक्त। तो आपका क्या हो जाएगा कि आप जापान जा सकेंगे, आप उनको होस्ट कर सकेंगे, उनके साथ बिजनेस, जब आपकी दोस्ती हो जाती है ना, तो फिर तो एवरीथिंग सेकेंडरी हो जाती है, बिजनेस। तो ये इनका कॉन्टेक्स्ट है। आप इस वाले से इनसे सीखें, इनसे क्वेश्चन करें, एज मेनी क्वेश्चन एज पॉसिबल। आप प्लीज, आपके पास कोई सवाल है तो पूछें।
Nathan, I would like to share one thing.
Yes.
That at the very beginning, you started one thing very wonderful, action with Zafar. That's why you can say the participant of this meeting. Very brilliant thing. You can say deliver a lot of information, but they need step by step. You can see the interaction and how they will you can say the follow your portraits. I mean, if you can say making certain steps. I was talking about communication in 3 minutes. It's very important to cost of 30 minutes. And what you say in that 3 minutes, how you can serve their purpose, how you can learn and serve their purpose. That's very important. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But you will not, and as I say, in 3 minutes, it's more important that you just being happy. You don't have to do anything because you don't expect in 3 minutes to solve a lot of big problems. You're just, giving somebody the experience of speaking with you and keeping it light, because before you them, we've put your information online. I have a YouTube channel. All of you, I am going to help you all develop your channels. If you have one, if you don't have one, it's fine. But the YouTube channel is free. It doesn't cost any money. But after I speak to you for 3 minutes, then I'm going to check your YouTube channel, your online links, and I'm going to take the time to research the information that you created, because I'm also going to be learning about you so that I can propose collaboration. So people to use your brain. And that is a problem with money, is that when you use money, you stop using your brain. And the difference of money with paper and the money with Bitcoin is the paper money has no brain. The Bitcoin is not made of paper, it's made of information.
Okay, thank you, Nathan, thank you. Rika, you got a question, please ask. Rika, over to you, Putar. Please ask.
First of all, thank you for this meeting and this discussion. After all this conversation, I have a question that I am graduated in English literature and language, and currently I at Rescue 1122 want to run a business in future, but I think I need some steps to follow. And if Nathan can tell me Japanese people and teach them English, so that I can, from that step, I can pursue my business.
Rika, thank you so much. Nathan, this is very important question. This question is entirely very comprehensive question. Rika, thank you so much for speaking our heart out. No, Nathan, get us 1, 2, 3, 4 steps so that she does it right away, right now. What is that? She does it right now.
I'm just saying that all Japanese people are looking for English solution. We offer ourselves as English solution. And if we do that, people are going to come. But we're using a Zoom platform. Now, instead of using Zoom, there are other digital platforms that are specifically designed for carrying out speed dating. And we want to use this digital platform to host our events. And because we could be in a situation where Japanese people are paying us, and we who do this are getting paid, we have to treat this as we're starting a business. And for that, we need a little bit more communication with Nasim, with Zafar, with people who can connect with people who know about business and maybe can raise money. Look, how many to the school for education? We need these funds, this money that is available, and communicate that the way we're developing the next businesses is through these speed meeting events. So I am telling you, I am connected to Japanese people just by being here, but they all ask me, where is a I can click? Okay, we just had also from LinkedIn. LinkedIn, he's on LinkedIn all the time. He's sharing his personal, right? All of you are sharing your personal brands. We come together and share a link where all of us connected to this. So Japanese people are connected to us.
Okay, I mean, this group of people is available for tomorrow also. Can you bring any of the Japanese entrepreneurs on board so that we can make breakout rooms and we can talk to them? Is that possible for you tomorrow sometime?
I don't think it's possible for tomorrow because I am going to an event at the 21st.
Okay, when then? If not,
I don't know, but I propose on the 21st when I go to this event with the Chamber of Commerce, young entrepreneurs. That is where I need to propose that we have a group of people for speed meeting. And this conversation is so I'm gathering all of us so we can propose this. Now, you say, right, imagine tomorrow we could meet them. We are not ready. It's the same thing that you're launching a business. You don't just launch the business. You have to first, we need a website. Okay, I still don't have a website. Even Zafar, you asked me for a website. Our website is still, but in this group, we have all of you who have skills. What can you, some of you use Canva well. Some of you use LinkedIn really well. We need your best skills, and we're coming together.
Okay,
Right?
just time out. Raymond, you've been there in Japan for 30 years now. So can
Yes.
you not bring like 5 to 10 people on board, maybe on Zoom sessions? We are not asking anybody be coming up physical, because it is very difficult, or rather impossible for us to get on one platform altogether physically. But how about, I mean, I have been following your videos. I've been talking to you. You've been taking me live. I've been following the businesses too, and it was very educational. I mean, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed this. Now the question again arises. I mean, we are all in. Everybody who is here, it's a big yes that they have got, despite the fact that everybody's busy, but they are interested in learning and earning. But neither we, I mean, I can't say anything about learning, but it's been long time. None of us is earning online. I want you to fetch value out of for us and for yourself. We want to get you some money, and I want that these champs who are sitting over here to get some money out of it. We want to create value out of it. I've been able to connect to one Japanese girl, and I really understand it is very difficult for them to speak English, to understand English, and they can do anything in the world. You ask them, but they can't speak English, and neither they are ready to speak or listen to it. So this is really uphill task. It is not that easy. You would find people in Pakistan in millions speaking English, but in Japan, but finding a dozen people speaking English and podcasting with us is very difficult. Okay, now I want you to bring us we are here at around 11 people right now. Get us 5 people online in English, so that we can talk to them in breakout rooms. We can talk to them in gathering, and we could be, I mean, we are all open. Now the point is, you've been pushing me so hard, and pushing FIFA and everybody to fetch people on the board. We are here. I trust me. Me, just hang on. Last minute, last sentence. Let me complete.
How can this be started at the basic level? I have students who can only speak English. Like, what is your name? My name is. What is the best way to start teaching at the level? What method should be used to help them begin speaking and learning more confidently?
So, Naseem, you have your hand up.
Yes.
And I'm
Naseem may ask question.
Naseem.
I would not like to ask some questions, but it was a lot of time. Both the two dignities consumed. Number of people who are over there to get some information, what to do and how to do. But I think we have to manage between these two things. If we put them to make it practice a little bit for once or twice, there may be a breakout rules. What both of you want to share with us, it may be a better way. And the next time we will be prepared for ourselves.
All we need is to get on breakout rooms. Just hitting a button, you'll be on breakout rooms. First, Naseem and I will talk. Then, okay, now look, Zafar, I understand that we're trying to put muscle behind it. But understand, my conversation with Afifa was very significant, because we're also talking about female entrepreneurship. And where I live in Japan, there are so many female entrepreneur groups, but there also are many men. And that is the thing, okay? Imagine you have young women who go to a place and the boss is a man and are trying to speak, but the man
Recording
is not.
stopped.
Okay. But the man is not listening, and we're saying that me speaking with Afifa and Afifa's connection to other female speakers using different skills that are not present with the men. That Zafar is a man and Rihan is a man, but our communication has yielded the results. But I said, who has these different strengths? Zafar, you have the connection to the Chamber of Commerce, also to business, and we need that. But when it comes to the people who will actually be on speed meeting events, I felt that speaking with Afifa and the group of people she's connected with, if I could get them on the conversations with Japanese people, we don't even have to explain this. It will be natural that they will focus on the people, and that's it. Just like if you have a baby, you're taking care of the baby, you have to be interested in people and go slow. You cannot pressure it and say, oh, come on, I've been speaking with you. When we have to make this money, it doesn't work like that. You cannot force it. It goes at the time, the speed it's going. Right now, we're at a great speed. Nothing bad is happening. This is amazing. We're making great progress. It doesn't look like the way you think it should look. This is how the world is. If your baby is 9 months and not speaking, you don't say to the baby, come on, you need to start speaking. You have to go the speed it goes. So this is wonderful. Everything is fine. This meeting is just showing we need to have these events. And yes, I will connect to Japanese people, but Japanese people want to see a website. And I know all of you at Rihan School can make a website. Let's agree on a website that I can share with Japanese people, and when they click on it, then it will explain about us and give a time that
This
they
is only 1 minute. Only 1
Again,
minute are left.
this is the last minute. I really like to thank everybody, especially Nathan, for taking time. I mean, for bearing with me, especially. And sure, yes. I mean, it's very difficult to fetch some results
Can I
too
speak?
early. But I mean, anything you got to say, Moin?
Maybe quickly.
Okay.
Last minute.
I'm saying just Nathan, you told us about the website, so that's why I can make it. But is a demo we can share a link as a demo website. We can build a website, but it will not. We cannot like our website. Just we will show them that we have a website and just.
So that's
they can
cool. I
check.
mean, the website is
Yeah.
not the issue at the moment. That's cool. I mean, Nathan, thank you so much. We've got experts. They're gonna get you everything. But now, what's the last thing? Get us some Japanese people. I mean, let's have some nice discussion with them. Thank you so much, Nathan. Thank you, everybody, FIFA, for showing a lot of people. And I mean, there are new office. Ahmad is already there, and Erika, you asked a wonderful question. And thank you, everybody. I mean, I can't really let him name us so. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye. See you next time with.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't
See
worry.
you.
Don't worry. I am here.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. See ya.
Thank you so much.
So, okay. Thank you so much for bearing with Nathan. It was a wonderful discussion.